The religion of Islam insists on consultation with others, for it would unite people as one and resolve possible futuristic problems. If you refer to Tabari and Ibn al-Athir history books, you will read that Hajjaj ibn Yusuf al-Thaqafi ruled Iraq for more than 2 decades and destroyed the followers of Ahlul Bayt, starting from Kufa and Basra all the way to the province of Shiraz in Iran. Abdul Malik bin Marwan appointed him as the governor of Kufa. Historians wrote, when Hajjaj first took grasp of the throne, he delivered the sermon to the mosque of Kufa and insulted its people and the Shia for that matter. As he finished his sermon, the people of Kufa thought if he were insulting people on his first sermon, what he would do next. Hence, a group of people gathered round and formed a squad, then surrounded the city hall of Kufa. After that, they drove Hajjaj and his followers away out of Kufa. In that portion of time, he did not have many followers or a strong army supporting him. Hence, he had no other choice than to back down and escape the city. As he escaped Kufa, he stopped by a village and spent the night there. That night, one of his companions asked him to stay in that village for a couple more days because firstly, if he returns to Damascus, Marwan might kill him, and secondly, no one would harm him if he stayed at the village. The city of Kufa was left with no governor. Thus, 3 of its well-known people took control of the city and sent a letter to Marwan asking him to appoint another governor. They even sent out troops to protect the city from any possible threats and plots. In the meantime, one of the top tribe leaders, who had almost 100 soldiers under his command, met with those 3 leaders who were consulting people in the matter of the running city. He asked them to allow him to help in the consultation process, for he had some connections, soldiers, and so on and so forth. However, instead of consulting him, they told him off and insulted him, not to mention drove him away. With that being said, he became angry and escaped the city along with his soldiers, heading toward the village in which Hajjaj had resided. As he arrived to the village, he joined Hajjaj and his army and formed one strong army. Right after Hajjaj assembled the army, he formulated a plot to take over the city of Kufa. Soon after, he struck the city, arrested, tortured, and killed tens of people to the point that fear dominated the city of Kufa, and later he tortured and killed people for over 2 decades. We can barely witness such cruelty throughout history. All of that happened because of one leadership mistake. In other words, if they had consulted him instead of threatening him, he would never have joined the army of Hajjaj, and there would have been no bloodshed.